Hey guys, Daddy Itchy here, aka Johnny Neutron. Welcome to another video on how to, in Minecraft actually. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to take saved games from online and move them to your PS3. I've already shown you guys an earlier video of how to do this on Xbox 360, then transfer it over to your Xbox One. But today I'm going to show you how to do it from your PS3 and move it over to your PS4 and where to find games. It's a lot easier than the Xbox. It's not as intense. You don't need external software like you need in the Xbox. I'm going to put a link right over here in the top left corner of the screen, showing you guys the Xbox 360 and how to update that and how to install games on the Xbox 360 right over here. But I'm going to today, like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to do it for the PS3 and PS4. So the same thing you needed for the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One is a USB chip. Again, this one I like to set my USB chip set aside, so they're proprietary. They're set aside specifically for this use, and you want to format this chip so there's nothing on it, and you want to make sure it's in a FAT32 format. Not NTFS, not in a Mac format, and you can tell right here I'm using a Mac computer, but I still formatted it to FAT32 just so that way the PS3 can read it. Otherwise, it's not going to be able to read the data that you put on there, the files that you put on there. And make sure you guys follow these instructions really carefully. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. As is with the Xbox, the video that I did before. If you guys don't follow that one very closely, it will simply not work. And as much as I'd say there's shortcuts for it, you can't skip any of the steps. It won't work. It won't happen. So, but again, this one's really simple. Now, the first thing I like to do is I like to name my chip. I'm going to name this one. We'll call it PS3. So that way I have it set aside, and I'll actually write on the chip itself with like a Sharpie or something what it's for. So that way I know what it is and I don't overwrite it. So okay, so the first thing you're going to need, you can notice there's nothing in here. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go online and you're going to go to a specific site where I like to download game saves. This one right here is a good one. It's called mcp3download.com, and you can download for multiple consoles. Now you can see here where it says PS4 and Xbox One. Mind you cannot download directly to a PS4 or an Xbox One. You have to go through a PS3 or an Xbox 360 and then transfer it to the other game consoles. Anybody that says that you could do it otherwise, there's got to be some kind of hack or something like that you could do, but I don't know how to do it that way, and the people that say they claim they can do it that way, there's probably a lot more involved than this direct route. If you don't have a PS3, you're gonna have to find a friend or a family member or somebody that's able to let you use it temporarily, just so you could transfer the files from PS3 to your PS4. So I'm gonna go on here. I'm going to find a Minecraft PS3 map. Most PS3 maps are obviously going to work clearly straight across onto the PS4, but there are some maps that are just made for the PS4 that are larger, that are not going to work very well on the PS3. I'm guessing that's the difference. So let's see here. Let's go to this Pokemon Sky Wars map over here. That looks interesting enough, and you can watch a little video on it over here, or you can just go straight to downloading the file. Now, you're going to notice when you're on a lot of these sites, there are like multiple places to click download. Be really careful what you click. Like right here, this giant thing that says start download. This is not going to download your Pokemon file. It's going to download some other converter nonsense file. Sometimes there's giant green links on the sides that say download file here. You have to look very carefully on the screen to see what you're downloading. Make sure you're not downloading a virus, or you're downloading some kind of malware or some kind of random software you simply don't need. So I'm looking for a really basic font, a really basic link, and this is going to be it on this particular site right here. It's download Pokemon Sky Wars. So let's go ahead and download that, and it jumps you over to AdFly. A lot of them will take you to AdFly. Again, you're going to notice this craziness here in the middle where it says start download. Don't click that. Do not click anything on the bottom of this screen, especially when you're on an AdFly window. Ignore this portion entirely, unless you really want whatever is down here. But that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for whatever file you want to download. And what's going to happen is this is going to be a little ticker up here. It's going to count down usually about 4 or 5 seconds, just like an ad window in YouTube. And then it's going to say skip ad. You're going to click on the skip ad. Make sure you click on skip ad and don't click any of this craziness, because you're going to download some random stuff you don't want. Okay. Let's go ahead and click skip ad, and it's going to redirect me, and this one's going to redirect me to Mediafire. Again, this person is trying to make the most money off of his links, so it jumps you from page to page. And you're going to see other stuff here where it says WinZip and all this other nonsense and archive. This is the link you want right here, where it says PS3 Pokemon Skywars V2, and it's going to be a download link right here. It's going to give you the little size. Don't click on anything else on the page. So it's going to take me to a blank page, and it's going to simply download it back down here on the bottom left. So it's going to be in a zip file. That's a compressed file. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that file right here, and I'm going to drag it over to my desktop. It may not end up being down here for you. I use Chrome as my browser, so it puts it at the bottom for me. It may put it in a downloads folder for you, so you may have to go find it wherever your downloads usually are. That's where you may have to look. So now I have this zip file. Now your Xbox and your PS3 cannot read zip files. So when you're transferring files to either system, you want to make sure you unzip it. You may need like a zip software, an unzipping software, or a WinRAR software or something like that. I don't know. On Macs, it's kind of included. It's part of the program. Most PCs can unzip a file as well without having to have external software, but everybody's computer is going to be a little bit different, so you may need something to unzip it. Now you're going to end up with this folder here. See how I unzipped it? It may end up being in your downloads folder or wherever it is, but I have this folder here, and what it has is all the data inside for the game save. So I'm going to take this folder here, and I'm going to drag it onto my PS3 chip, this chip right here, right? So it's going to copy it over here. So I'm going to have it both on my computer and on my chip. And that's really simply it. There's no more to it. There's no software involved. You don't have to pull your profile off like you do on the Xbox 360 and put it back on, or you don't have to tie it to anything. This is really, really simple. It's really straightforward. So I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chip here and I'm going to eject it. If you're on PC, you have to eject it down here on the bottom in the toolbar. There's a little icon that says eject USB drive. You have to do it that way. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to go put it onto my I'm going to take this and put it onto my PlayStation 3. It's actually not my PlayStation 3. A friend let us borrow theirs temporarily, just so we could actually show you guys this tutorial. We don't own a PlayStation, but I do know how to do this, so I figured I want to share it with you guys because a lot of you guys asked, how do you do it on PlayStation 3? So here we go. And there you go. So now that we're back on the PS3, you're basically going to want to go into your save data utility, and you're going to want to go to the USB drive, whatever you named it. And we're going to copy the file over. But with this one, we have another file called Herobrine, another map that we download. I'll put a link in the description of that one below. And then you can see in the save data, there it is. And you can just go ahead and run it directly from your PS3. And you can go ahead and play it. And there it is. And depending on how it was saved is how it's going to come up. This one was clearly saved in creative mode. And we can run it in creative, of course. So there you go. Now we can show you how to transfer it from PS3 to the PS4. Okay, so now to transfer it from the PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4 is pretty simple, honestly. You're going to go into your game save, your start game, and you're going to click on the game you want to transfer. You want to transfer this to, you want to take it and you want to upload saves to your PlayStation 4. And that's basically it. It's exactly the same as the Xbox 360 to Xbox One. Okay, so you're basically uploading it to the cloud, just like you would from Xbox 360 to the Xbox One. So it's going to take a little while. It's going to upload the file. And once it's uploaded, you just go into your PS4 and do the same thing and download it directly there. It's going to say complete and you're ready to go. That's basically it, dudes. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave comments in the comment section below or any kind of questions down there. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that like button as hard as you can down below with your mouse, I guess. and if you're at all new to our channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button as well, dudes. It's greatly appreciated. It lets you guys know when we upload our daily video or when we start streaming again. And till next time, dudes. See ya.